From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Yaya Diaby got in there behind the line and dropped him for a loss on the play.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Again, it's Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Third and 12.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mayfield to throw it. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Third and 20.
They go play action. Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Stidham throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Stidham to throw.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing, Mayfield. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point.
Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they...
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. After the interception, here's Stidham.
Looks to the sideline and has Mims who makes a catch.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Now it's Stidham. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton.
And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
They try the left side here with Williams.
To about the 48-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On second down, here's Stidham.
On the slant, completes to Sutton.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6.
They run it again with Williams. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Stidham. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lavonte David making his presence felt in the backfield.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
This one taken in by Otten.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And Sean Payton not liking that last call. He's going to go ahead and challenge it. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like it.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Mayfield looks to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Now Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And now here is another interception. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Broncos are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it this time. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Justin Simmons firing all the way in from his safety position.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And look at this, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.